What's good? It's your boy Blue the engineer. I've been here in New York for about 10 years. I moved from Seattle, originally from Seattle. Came out here to do music, to go to NYU and pursue a career as a studio engineer. And luckily, after college, I through all the work I did in school and networking and everything like that, was able to land a job here. I've been the head engineer for about 6 years. We're here at Lounge Studios, we in my home, Ivory Lounge. We just moved actually up here from downstairs. We had a studio downstairs called Brown Sugar. So this is our brand new studio, brand new environment. So welcome, love working here. It gave me a chance to work with some of the top names in the industry. I've mixed for Chrisette Michelle, I've mixed for Marsha Ambrosius, mixed for DJ Webstar, featuring Nicki Minaj. I've done mixes for Jim Jones, Akon, a little bit of everybody. So I've been really lucky, been able to work with some top names and work on a lot of great music along the way. Most recently, I worked on Solange's album. I did most of the recording and the majority of the mixing on that album. Her EP, True, just came out, so I was really blessed to have worked on that. It was dope, it was a really dope experience. She did the whole project with Dev Hynes. He's a real ill producer. He goes by the name Blood Orange as well. Now I've been working with Solange for a minute, probably, I think it was late '09 I started working with her. First thing she ever did with me was a cover of the Dirty Projector song, Stillness is the Move. She's a real cool person, real laid back, down to earth. I mean, she's done everything, but she's real easy to talk to, easy to get along with, and easy to work with as well. Everything was done in here, and she doesn't really like to record anywhere else. Solange is real, she's real vibe oriented, and so she always caught a good vibe. We did a lot of the recording downstairs in our other room, Brown Sugar, and it's a real intimate, dim lit studio vibe, and so she always loved it there. I mean, I remember for one of the first times she came in, she kicked her shoes off and sat on the couch and was like right at home. So everything that was recorded here for Solange's project was recorded on a U87 mic, running through an Avalon into Pro Tools HD. We use a 192. Some things never seem to fucking work. That actually was the last song we recorded for the EP. It's one of my favorites. I love this song. Love the feel. I love the. I just love it. And it was some really last minute, a really last minute addition to the song. Dev came in, real humble, quiet, like, oh, I got a song. I just did a demo for it. I don't know if you're gonna like it. Played us the demo, and Solange loved it. She was. It was about a 5-minute decision of whether this song should go on the album. She heard it, she was like, yeah, let's record it right now. So she jumped in the booth and started working on it. Within, I would say, 15-20 minutes of him walking in the door and playing it, she started working on it. So it's really dope, because it's a lot of people have told me it's their favorite song on the album. It's one of my favorite songs, and it happened so last minute. And the voice that you hear talking in the bridge part is actually Dev. This is one of my favorites, Locked in Closets. I like this song ever since she played me the demo of it, and it was just ill. The bass of it, I love this joint. This is probably my favorite song on the whole album. The cool thing about this song is that there's so many dope little percussion elements in here that you hear in the song, but you don't really notice it, but it creates this really live energy on this song. So this one, Look Good with Trouble, is the interlude, and it was one of the last songs we did as well. It was the second to last song we recorded, and Dev came in one day. He was like, yo, I got this idea for a little interlude, and he didn't have his computer or anything, so I borrowed my other engineer laptop, which has Logic on it, pulled it up, and he used all factory sounds, and I left him alone in the studio for about, I would say, no more than 20 minutes. And he had the idea in his head, and 20 minutes later I come in and the whole song is tracked out, done, played, everything. So he did that shit so quick, it was amazing. I left for about 20 minutes, sat out in the lobby and watched TV for a second, came back in, and the whole song was tracked out, and she did her vocals the next day. And I love the way the song turned out. It's really vibey. The whole vocals are doubled, and then she added a lot of harmony, so it has this big vocal sound, and we added a lot of reverb to give it just this big, spacey sound. I love the way this song turned out. A lot of people have told me, damn, why didn't she make that into a full song? That's one of my favorite songs. But I think that's what's so great about it, is that just as soon as you're into it and you're really loving it, it ends. So you gotta run it back and hear it again. I wanna be the best engineer I can be and really, add my creativity. So that's the way I get into production, is I add my creativity, co-produce stuff with people and stuff like that. But really just taking songs to the next level and taking somebody's idea and just running with it. And so that's how I approach engineering. I approach everything as with a creative mindset, not just a button pushing mindset, because like I said, you can train anybody to press buttons, but it takes a real creative mind and a real musical person with a good ear to be a great engineer. And so that's what I feel like I have been able to do over the years and will continue to do in the future.